April here with your tax fact. Today we're going to talk about 1099s. So you did some kind of small job last year where you got a check with no taxes withheld. Now it's tax time and you're wondering, what are you supposed to do with that? Well, if it's under $600, you most likely won't receive any documentation that you earned that income. It's still taxable though. If you made over $600, then you'll get a Form 1099 with the rest of your tax documents that arrive through the mail. You don't have to wait for the form to come because it's not getting attached to your return, so you can still file your return. But if you stink at keeping records, you should wait for the form to make sure that you're reporting the correct amount. The 1099 income will get reported as part of your income on an IRS tax form called a Schedule C. You'll report the income as well as the expenses that you spent to earn that income. What kind of expenses are allowed, you might ask? Usually anything you spent to make the money, but here are some specifics. You can deduct any direct expenses, such as materials and supplies needed to get the job done. Then you can deduct overhead and administrative expenses, things like travel and transportation to the job site, office or computer supplies, legal and professional costs, advertising, website expenses, monthly subscriptions, postage and delivery, and small tools, just to name a few. There's a bunch more though. Some special considerations are regarding, say, your telephone use. If you're only working part-time and you're using your phone for business and personal, you can only deduct a portion of your expenses based on your percentage of business use. If you have to pay for rent or office space, you can deduct that fully. However, if you're using a space in your living quarters, then you can only deduct a percentage of that based on the square footage of the entire home. So we'll take the annual expenses for rent and utilities, and we'll take that percentage, and that's what you'll get to deduct. Another deduction is meals and entertainment. So when you go out with a friend, and it's a business friend, you want to write on your receipt who you met with and the business you discussed. As you can imagine, the IRS figures you're going to go pretty crazy with this category, so they don't let you deduct all of it, but tell us your full expense. If you buy a big piece of equipment, like a computer, that's going to last several years, we have the option to deduct all of the expenses at once or prorated over several years according to IRS rules. So having a 1099 is no big deal. Just keep track of your income and expenses, and you'll have to pay self-employment tax on any profits over $400. But for more help, we have a self-employed worksheet that you can download from our website where you can see more typical expenses that you can deduct. This is April with your tax-friendly tax fact, brought to you by Ambrozy Accounting.